How are you going today? Well, that was really a wet day yesterday, wasn't it? Hey, I don't know about you, but it rained all day on and off here and through the night too. So the ground has a good soaking, which is good. After that really hot weather, the lawns would sort of get a tinge of brown, but now it's greened up again, which is good. My name's Susie. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia, in the area of Brisbane. So I live in the suburbs of Brisbane at Caboolture. So any of your needs, if you want, hi Lynn, how you going? Hi Marlene. If you need anything for paper crafting, hi Holly, how you going? Card making, stamps, inks, anything like that. My information's in the box below. Hi Tanya. It's been a bit of a what's it morning. I was watching Lorraine getting ready to do mine. Hi Kim. And I was cutting out stuff for the card, right? And I banged my coffee and it tipped up all over my desk. It was a full cup. So I had to quickly leave Lorraine's video. Hi Glenda. And clean it all up before I could start. So I've got 2 tea towels either side of me that are full of coffee, and I'm going to have to soak them when I get off in some stain removing. Yeah, oh no. All my, even in my, even in my card stamp set, so that's all got coffee on it. Everything has coffee on there. So luckily I put my card I'm doing today up over on my left side. So thank goodness for that, because I would have had to recut it all. I still have to recut some of it. No, it didn't ruin anything, thank goodness, Holly. It was mainly sort of under my glass mat and around near my computer. I was worried about my computer, that it might get in there, but luckily it didn't. So that's my drama for today. Never fails, does it? Something's always going to happen. But no use crying over spilt milk. I have a little bit of coffee left in case I get a little bit of a dry throat. Hi Lynn, how you going? Hi Sue. If I've not missed anybody else out, I hope it's going. And I noticed that on the raise, it was going really fast, the chat. So I was trying to keep up with it while I was cutting out things. So, well, certainly keeps us busy, doesn't it? That's for sure, Tanya. Always happens when you don't want it to. And yeah, you've got to love drama, haven't you? At least we can laugh about it. That's the main thing. So I'll show you what we're going to do. You all know by now about our joining special for $60 and get $235 worth of product for that $60. So if you're someone who spends around $50 a month or a fortnight, whichever, this starter offer is it's great. And laugh your troubles away. That's the one, Tanya. No good worrying about spilt milk, is there? So yeah, for $60 you can get $235 worth of product, which is just awesome. And you've only got a few days left, a couple of days actually, because it finishes at the end of October. So, you know, honestly, if you really do crafting and you spend about $50 when you order, this is a no-brainer. $60 and you get $235 worth of product. If you want someone who spends a little more, you can pay $169 and get $344 worth of product. Plus, don't forget, if you join, then you get 20% off all your orders from then on in. So, and any specials, like say they have a half price special, you get a half price plus your 20% off. So, if I could do it again, I'd join again because it's such an awesome deal, and I very much they'll do it again like that. Okay, so that's my spiel for today. I'll show you the card we're going to make. I've changed the colours up and a little bit different, but it looks like I did this card last night, so we'll go down to the mat. And I'm just changing my cameras, so just bear with me a moment. Check my audio. There we go. Okay. I'm here. How's that? So this is a card we're doing. So, oops, I got it the wrong way around. So it's a Z fold. And you remember Lorraine and I did a Z fold when she came down to Brisbane, but it was a different way of doing it. So this is what we're doing today. So I've been cutting things out, and I'll go along with you and I will give you some measurements. So my card base is 4¼ by 11. So then it's scored at 2 3/4 and 5½. So basically you fold it in half and then pull that one back, fold that one back. So that's our card base. And then I have a piece of Secret Sea that will go here, and that piece is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. So that fits in there. Then I have this beautiful DSP. I mean, look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm just loving playing with this. And that is 4 by 5¼ So I got that done. So then I haven't got them done yet. So then I took another set, which is we've been playing with, which is branching out. Look, I've got coffee there. As I said, it went everywhere. And because I had this open and I was doing the I was cutting these out. So it went everywhere. And I stick my mats. Wonder if it'll come out. I stick my mats in because it's gone all up the bottom of my mat. So I can just get back out. I might have to put another piece in. Okay, so on these, sorry, I just had to do that so I could put these away. So we have our large one. Where's my other ones? So for our inside one, I did that one in the blue, which is the fourth one in, and then I did the fifth one in, and this one I think I made it bigger. Yeah, so that one is the third one in, and then the next one down for the green one. So that's what I used out of there. So I think I've still got a couple to cut out. So what I've done inside this time, I've actually done the blue with the red. And then just to give it a bit more pizzazz, I put white peas on top of there. So you've got 3. And that will go on the inside. Then I've got a blue and a red, which will go on the outside. And then I have two and 5/8 by 4 1/8. So I've got 2 of those, and I actually did cut one smaller. And then I've got these beautiful red pieces, which will go on here. So the red pieces of the DSP are 4 inches by 2.5. So 4 inches and 2.5. So this one's 4 inches. Yeah, I said that, didn't I? So I've got to cut one down. That's what I was doing when my coffee went. So that is all our measurements for today. So last night when I was doing the card, and Paul made dinner, which was nice. Love those dies, so do I. Adore them. I like that, and I do like the traditional Christmas ones as well. So let's sort this out. Oh, I also did my sentiment last night, which is on those traditional labels. So I did that, but I've just got to cut out piece to go on the front. I actually fussy cut this piece out last night, but because it's got the flat edge, it makes it a bit awkward to sit there. So we'll change that. So first of all, I'm going to put this beautiful paper on here. So this is our inside piece. So I'll probably find coffee everywhere and tidy up after this. So I just want a smidgen of a border around it. There we go. And then we'll put this in our card. Hi, Lorraine, how you going? Missed all the drama. I spilled my coffee all over the place. So then I had to clean it all up. So this one will now go on here. So I just want it to give a little bit of a border. And then this one will go on here with, and this is where I think I've got to cut another couple of pieces out that are lost. So I just need to cut a fraction of this. Oh no, it's just a cup of coffee, Lorraine, that I had on my desk. So I went to cut something, one of these out actually, for here. And I had the big boss on my desk. And of course, when it went through, it hit my coffee cup, didn't it? And then it went everywhere. So I'll catch the end of yours this afternoon sometime, because I just had to leave yours and come and organise this. So yeah. So that, and I need another piece of so what did I have? Two and 3/4. By that was, yeah, 2 3/4 by 4 and 1/8. I think that was right. No, obviously it wasn't. I don't think that's straight. Okay, let's have a look what we've got here. So I'm going to put one here, like that. That one will go there. And I'm not going to use another piece there like that. I'm going to cut out another piece. So we might do a dotty one, because I don't want it looking too much. So I want it 4 by 2 by 2 5/8. No, I cut it too short. 5/8. Where's 5/8? 5/8 is over a half. So I did the wrong measurement. There we go. I was going to do the green, but I didn't really like the green. So I think I'll just do the dotty one. All right, so we can get rid of that. So I'm going to use this one. Oh, I need to take a smidgen off there too. Notice it, that piece. That one's better. Oh, bye, Holly. Have a good night. Take care. So I'm going to put that one on here. Paul's not working today because of all the rain. So that one will go on here. So I'll put this one down. Hi, Lynn. Did I say hi to you before? I can't remember. How's it going up in the Northern Territory? Have you had really bad storms? So just make sure when you put it on that you can still fold it. Oops, that's a bit crooked, isn't it? I'll put them the same. Now we'll put this one on here for the next one. And this one needs to go on here. That one's a bit out. And again, make sure that you can close it. All right, so there's our card base done virtually. So we've got it done so far here. All right. So then I'm going to take and stamp our greeting. And I'm going to do that in Secret C. Hi Felicity, how you going? Welcome. You had crazy weather too. Snow. Wow. So I'm going to take this one, which is thinking of you with warm feelings and wishes for all the merriest. So I'm just going to do that. I'm going to put that and pop it in the middle. Ah, so you don't normally have snow where you are. Yeah, there seems to be storms everywhere at the moment, Felicity. We had really bad storms on Sunday. Some places got hammered by golf ball size hail. The whole world's just turning around, isn't it? Better get that out of the way before I put my hand in it. And then I'm going to put this one on here like that. So then it makes it look a little bit more 3D-ish. The weather's just gone crazy everywhere. About the Jamaica has got a really bad hurricane. It's probably landed by now. I was in Jamaica quite a few years ago, and a lot of people just live on the side of the road in like shanty huts. So they just virtually put pieces of corrugated iron that they found and make a lean-to type thing out of it. Kim, yeah, we didn't hear that, Kim. No. Oh, you're a Robin, you are. So yeah, so I mean, it would have changed in because it was 25 years ago when I was there, and you couldn't go out into the towns because you'd get attacked. So you stay on a resort type thing, and if you go into town, which we wanted to do one day, they told us we couldn't go unless we had a guide to take us in because it's too dangerous. So we never went in. So, and we were only there for a couple of days. We were in Montego Bay. So that was what we just stayed on the resort. So now I want this one on the front. You keep it quiet too, Felicity. So I don't want to see this underneath. Okay, so I'm going to attempt to get it so it lines up with that one. So if I put this here like this and I go to probably here, I can put glue on this side. So I'm just going to go down. So read the puppy. Paul got a form to fill out. So he had to fill that out. So it then goes to the owner. So he had to send a couple of photographs and fill out the form. So Gracie isn't back in the office until tomorrow. Then I'm going to put this one on here like that. So when you open it, you won't, and close it, you won't see this other piece. So yeah, so Grace is back in the office tomorrow. So hopefully by then we'll hear back from the owner of the house. And go up and pick the puppy up on Saturday. I think he wants to go up there and do it. Oops, that's not straight, is it? Crooked iron leg of a donkey. That should be about right. Season's greeting is mine. Yes, it is, Tanya. You can hear the storm bird. No, she hasn't. So we're up to where we are on this. So I've just changed the colours around and the papers around. So now there is, which is it? There's one we can cut out. I think it's this one. Because I wanted to get all this done before I went live. But I ended up having to, as I said, jump off Lorraine's video and clean up the mess for the and when you were doing yours, Lorraine, I was going, no, you can't do that. Because once again, we're following each other. So, oh, can I get that one? No, that's not right. It was the right way I had it, I think, in the beginning. That's going to be a little bit too short on one side. So I need a bit more room. I think he's going to go all day, that storm bird there. So I just have to line this up. And I'll stick it down. Actually, I should have cut it out before I did it. A pair of scissors now would be great. There we go. So we should be able to get that on our mini. Yeah, she does. We all have it. How's that? Oh, it's moving. Need some more sticky. It keeps moving on me. Put that piece there. Take this one off because it's just about had it as well. There we go. I just love this paper. It's absolutely stunning. Hi Sarah, how are you going? Lovely to see you. And get rid of that. Gonna have to sort my walking robe today. I actually got Paul to put that other stuff in the garage or the tool shed, whichever one he did. So now I can finish off sorting that other desk over there. And because I wouldn't be surprised if our house inspection comes up beginning of November. Because we've been in there now 3 months. 3 months. Where's the time gone? So this I'm going to put here like that. Then I'm going to cut this one out of glitter. So I kept telling the Ray when I was watching it, no, don't do that. No, not allowed. So I'll put it on the wrong side. And I'm going to go backwards and forwards this bit, so maybe do it another time because it's very has a lot of detail in it. And I don't know whether I want one or two pieces yet. I might have two for what I've got in mind. So you just give that extra run through. gives it a bit more. To be cut out. So my thought with that was under there like that. And I'll do another one because I'm not sure what I've got an idea, but whether it works out or not is another question. So I'll just give it a bit of a run through. Just to make sure that it's cut every little bit out. There we are, doing it like that. Make sure that you get most of it out. Every 3 months, every 3 months they come and check the place. It's a bit of a pain because they give you like a 4-hour window that they'll come between, say, 9 o'clock and lunchtime. You don't have to wait in for them, but I don't like somebody going through the place when I'm not here. Unless, of course, it's if I was in hospital or something like that, then you haven't got a choice. And the thing is, with real estates at the moment, honestly, it could be just sort of out of school. They're not very old. And probably half of them wouldn't even know how to do housework. Yeah, me too, Lorraine. I used to lock in the other place. I used to lock Zeus in the garage. So I'm thinking of that. But and I'd say to her, don't open the door. And when I was getting ready to move, they had some people come through the unit, and I said to the real estate lady, I said, look, I'll be in the garage with Zeus. So they've no need to see a garage, you know. And what happened was this lady just barged in the unit in the garage. And because the front door was wide open for people to come through, I just caught Zeus as he was going to bolt for the door. I don't want that to show here. I think I might give him the top. So I think I might have to go from the top down. I might chop it there. Because I don't want that to show. And these are just gorgeous, especially out of the glitter. So then I'm going to stick that. So we're going to put dimensionals on here. So I'm going to put that there. Should be using my take a pic tool, shouldn't I? So I'm just going to lie that there a minute. And I can put that one there. No, maybe I want that one to go that way. And this one to go that way. What do you think? Green or no green? Have a bit of my coffee. My voice is getting scratchy again. And then Season's Greetings will go probably down here. What do you think? Green. Yes, green. Let's just put some glue on here. The green looks good. Thank you, ladies. I always enjoy it when you help me. It then becomes our card and not my card. So we'll pop that one under there like that. I just want to bring it over a bit. There we go. And then this one we'll put under the bottom. Thank you, ladies. Thank you for your help. Sometimes when you look at it from this side, and I'm sure you ladies know when you're crafting yourself, you sort of hum and ha and should I put it in, should I not? So it's always nice to have a second opinion. So I think I'll put that there. It will cover up some of the greenery, but it will just be poking out. So I'll have to put it a bit further so it's not... so that looks good. There's a dustbin man. Yeah, here they are. So this now has a lid on the... I don't need that one, do I? So just there like that. Maybe over a little bit. Yeah, so with all that rain we had, and he wanted to go outside, and he's not allowed out by himself. Now it's stuck this to here. So Paul came up with the bright idea. There we go. How's that? That sits up a bit. I might put that there. Yeah, so he hooked up a thing on the metal in the screen door, and so I can stay under the patio. So if it's raining, he can just lie on the cement on the patio there. All right, so now we want some on the floor again. So now we want some gems. So we've got these that actually go with the set. So we could use either, well, any of them really, not the blues so much, but maybe the gold, the red, and the green. So we've got that one. We've got our antique pearls. Yeah, me too. I just love the DSP. I'm waiting till, we've got our druses. So 1, 2, or 3. Let me know which one you think is the best one. I really need more room, don't I? Mind you, half of it's cluttered up on either side. So number 1, number 2, or number 3. Yeah, the DSP is just absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Thank you, ladies. So what do we think for gems? And, of course, we've got to have some, those big birds you have there, the storm birds. They don't try to, no, they don't, no. 2, they don't try to get in at all. Okay, you have a good time, Kim. Enjoy the game. I'm not really you will see me tomorrow, that's for sure. I'm not really a sports person. Paul likes to watch the football and that, and he's yelling at the TV. So Marlene, number 2 as well. There we go. And I said to him, "What are you yelling at the TV for?" I said, "It can't hear you." Oh, just to get excited, Mum. You know, see Kim, just see the mistakes they make and blah blah blah. And I went, "Oh, okay." They sit there with their tinny of beer or bottle of beer and yell at the TV. I don't see the point in it. So we've got a large one. And we put the large one there. And a small one there. And we'll have medium one up there. So there we go with that. Oh, okay. Yeah, we don't really have, our worry would be snakes getting them. We're not out in the country, we're out in the city sort of thing. So, and Zeus is inside at night. Well, he's inside most of the day. He only goes out for a couple of hours late afternoon. But snakes would be the worry for us. So I put some glitter on the flowers. We'll put some on this big one. We have some not eagles. Can't think what they're called now. They're like an eagle, but probably a smaller version. And but they mainly eat fish, so they go and swim in, dive in the water and get up. That was a big blob on there. So that's the doves, yeah. Yeah, same as the falcon. Is it falcon? I can't remember. I used to go and photograph them at a sanctuary. Can't think what they were called. I don't think it was a falcon, right? I think it was something else. But we get the Maggies here, they get aggressive when they have chicks. And actually, a few times when Zeus has been out on his run on the grass, they swoop down on him. And they come so close. How he hasn't caught one, I don't know, because he's a biggish cat. He's a Maine Coon crossed with a ragdoll, and he's got a lot of Maine Coon in him. And you can see him, he's ready to jump up and get them. No, not kites either. Oh, thank you, Lorraine. I'll think of it. Probably in the night when I'm asleep, I'll wake up and go, that was it. So, yeah, so there's our card. So we've got this one today. This one was Monday. And that gorgeous red and gold paper. And this one was yesterday. So 3 different cards with the same set. Yeah, Zeus. Yeah. Well, my other cat was Cleopatra, but unfortunately she passed away. So, thank you, ladies. I'll come back up the top. Thank you so much. And come back up. there we go. Here I am. So 2 more days to go for the traditional Christmas. I had a brain block then. I was trying to think what it was called. So for our traditional Christmas cards. So using the beautiful suite, of course, with the name. And so, and they've all really been, except for one, they've been a fun fold. So tomorrow I'll pick up another one and see what we can do there. So I hope you can. I'm talking away and I'm still on the other side. So I hope you heard. I don't know whether you heard what I was saying. Thank you, Nicole. I didn't see you sneak in. Thank you, ladies. So we're trying to find a puppy name now because all being good, we go and pick a puppy up on Saturday. And he's a little boy and he's Marina. So it's an Italian sheepdog, which was the same as Marla, was Paul's dog that passed away about 6 months ago. Yes, you heard me. Okay. I'm chatting away and I'm looked up and I'm not even changed the cameras around. So, yeah, so hopefully. So I sent a few names to Bella, which is Paul's daughter. Yes. So I sent a few names to her. She wants a silly name like Bolt or something. So I looked up on the page and I got some names and I sent them to her and I sent them to Paul to see which one they wanted. And Bella is on a cruise this weekend. So she's not going to be able to come and pick up the puppy with us. So she's not happy about that, but she'll be on a cruise. So, you know, she's going with a girlfriend of hers and the girlfriend's father. So I don't know whether it's a special occasion or what. Not sure. So, yeah. So there's our card for today. So if you enjoyed my videos, if you can give me a thumbs up, a share, or ring the notification bell, wouldn't it be also if the dog is Italian? Yes, you're probably right there, Nicole. Could be. So yeah. So if you can give me ring the notification bell, you'll get to see when I'm on. And it's 10:30 every Monday to Friday, unless I have something special on or a doctor's appointment. So thank you, ladies. I appreciate every one of you that come in, and I love it when you help me with my card. So have a great day. Stay safe. If you're on the roads driving, there's a lot of lunatics about at the moment and so many crashes, it's not funny. So we're having at least 4 or 5 crashes a day. So, all right. Yeah, have a great day. Take care, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye.